Hi, my name is Craig Vivid, and I am the recruiter in charge of G&A recruiting for Autodesk, and I'm with Andrea Singos, Director of HR, and we're talking about her Senior HR Manager position that's open. Andrea, can you tell me about the role?
Sure, I'm delighted to. So this is a senior level HR generalist and business partner who's going to work very closely with our Chief Information Officer, his entire leadership team, as well as the entire Enterprise Information Systems organization. There's about approximately 350 employees in that organization, plus at times an equivalent contingent workforce. So it's quite a large team. It's global and geographically distributed, so you'll work with employees from offices around multiple offices around the globe, as well as an extended HR colleague team as well.
Gotcha. And my understanding is EIS has a lot going on, and so in terms of the HR function, can you maybe elaborate what the day-to-day would be like for this person?
Sure, I can try, but it really will vary. We do ask a lot of our HR partners, and that includes what we call working across the entire HR pyramid. So some days there may be some operational support, but you'll mostly be focusing on things like coaching, proactive programs and strategies to support building and developing teams, issue resolution, and as a member of the CIO leadership team, actually providing input to business decisions. So that means you're going to need to be able to operate at both a strategic and at sometimes really roll up your sleeve type of a level. You're going to be the point of contact or the face of HR for the EIS community, but you've got a whole team of HR colleagues behind you that you will be able to draw on and leverage for support. So you'll be forward facing to the EIS community, but also have this broad set of HR colleagues like comp, training and OD, talent acquisition, which is very partnered with because we're building such a strong team, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. Sounds like a very impactful role. So tell me about you and Autodesk. Candidates like to hear about hiring managers. So
Okay, sure. So I'm the HR director and business partner to our CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and the Worldwide Finance Organization. And I lead the HR support team for EIS, Enterprise Information Solutions, and a couple of other business functions. I've been here at Autodesk 16 years. Yes, it's a long time, but it's been great. Had the opportunity, like many people here who've had long careers, to do a lot of different things, albeit always in the HR community. And I've worked with product groups, corporate functions, legal, operations, marketing. So really had an opportunity to see all parts of the business, which really makes it interesting to put all the different pieces together. Prior to Autodesk, I worked, and coming to high tech, I was in financial and professional services. So I was with Citibank for 4 years and Ernst & Young for 8 years. So I've got a pretty extensive HR background, which I'm happy to share and partner with other people. And, I'd probably say I'm passionate about trying to create a great place to work where people love to come to work and are developed and really inspired to be their best. And I know that sounds a little cliche, but I think that is pretty consistent with the when you ask people to describe Autodesk, what they would say about it. We're not perfect, but it is a great place to work.
definitely, definitely. And so one last closing comment or question, I guess, for candidates. What are you hoping to see in candidate submissions? What would you really want candidates to know? Hey, if you have this experience, I really want to hear more about it.
Mhm. So I'm definitely looking for someone who can do that full spectrum of generalist responsibilities, but who also has strong experience in and really enjoys organizational development and employee relations work because it is such a large employee and manager base that you're working with, and someone who can really build those relationships.
Great, good to hear. Okay, candidates. Well, we look forward to receiving your resumes and you meeting with Andrea. Have a good one.
Thanks, Craig.
All right, thanks.